Okay, so too much of an ingredient can spoil your recipe. And see, the thing is you have nothing to fear but fear itself. So being logic is a wonderful thing, right? But being too logical, it can create a problem within itself that you're not even thinking about. So just like too much of something, like in that recipe, too much of that ingredient, it can go wrong. So stop overthinking. Stop thinking about the past, for it will never become your future. Stop holding on to a grudge. You will never relive the past. Stop thinking about the future for a moment and do just that. Live the moment. When you live the moment, then you can start to live like in tune, start to become aligned. When you start to become aligned, you start to want to have more self, like more to yourself. You want to be more into solitude. So when you become more into solitude, you start to think about things that never used to like come across your mind. And by me saying that, I mean, far as things that really matter, you start to realize that you start wanting to do things that you never cared to do. You starting to want to really help people, like genuinely help people. You start to become more compassionate. You start to release like parts of you that people did not know, or like people didn't knew that you could hold or do. And you become more of this empowered person. By you becoming more of this empowered person, you don't need a crew. You are your own crew. Like, you don't need nobody to back up. You stand up. You stand up for what you believe in. Like, you don't let nobody else just walk over you no more. Like, you stand up for what you truly believe in. And by you doing that, you start to embrace whatever talent it is that you really carry. Start looking into it, and everything that you used to do in your life, pay attention to it, because that's what's going to take you to your actual calling. That's what puts you on your purpose. Pay attention to everything. Like, for instance, what made you like what traumatized you in your life? Think about what it was that like what was your biggest traumatic experience in your entire life, because that's what your calling is. This is Q Green. I thought I'll give you a tip at the moment. Bye-bye.